welcome back, sports gamers. It's the Natural with sportsgamersonline.com. Got some Madden 24 franchise info and breakdown for you guys. Have been deep in the beta and just want to go through with you guys and what's new, what's old, what's dope, and what needs work. Let's get right into it quickly. If you do like our Madden 24 content, make sure you drop a like and subscribe for more coming your way. Starting right off with the big one. Contracts, restructuring, and negotiation. That's been asked for a while now, years and years. You can negotiate with every player needing a contract without having to wait for a particular week. However, the restructuring feature seems a bit underwhelming as you don't get to decide how the funds are allocated. Of course, as we have more details, I will, and more hands-on, I'll be able to go through this with you guys in more detail on like some plus and minuses and how to restructure contracts and some tips around that. But that's all we got for now. And of course, I can't show you this, in the beta. You cannot record or anything. So got old Madden 2023 footage up there, so just want to tell you and walk you through it. So let's get right on to the next one. Unique coaching trees. Now each coordinator brings to the table unique scheme-specific upgrade paths, emphasizing the importance of selecting a coordinator that aligns well with your team. So now that matters more on the coaches that you select, because it depends on who you select, how those upgrade paths will be different. Player customization, it was a little buggy when I was playing it, but the gear customization was pretty expansive. You can equip gear to your avatars, like the yard, but there may be, my understanding, there may be additional gear added during the season for my equipment guys out there. Drafting and scouting remains unchanged from Madden 23, but there now is a slider to control the strength or weakness of a position in the draft class. So pretty much you can go through and see that and select if you want it to be more like a quarterback strong or a running back strong or weak on that. So the commissioners can kind of tinker with that to give some more variance. That's a big thing, because some of those draft classes were pretty weak. You would have like a great overpowered OP draft class and the next one will be terrible. So this way, given the more tools you give commissioners for franchise, the better. So I'm all for this one. Superstar abilities. There are no new abilities shown in the beta, but superstars can now possess 3 abilities at 75 overall, 85 overall, and 90 overall, while X-Fact players can have 4 abilities, the last one being at 95 overall. Not like really a franchise thing, but just some additional things, just kind of spread out the abilities and get some additional abilities. Of course, people that don't like abilities still have the option to turn it off if you don't like it. But yeah, training camp. The first week of the preseason now includes mini games that reward your players with skill points. Training camps are back. They also provide your hidden dev rookies with additional snaps. Although it is a bit repetitive, the mini games are pretty challenging and rewarding. They pretty much just brought back a lot of the same mini games that we had before, like the passing camp, the punt camp, the running back camp, receiver drills. But it's not groundbreaking, but it's something that was cool to mix things up. To like, everyone wants to build their new rookies or guys up in the offseason different ways. This gives you something to do besides playing the game, so I'm all for that. The new training system now features a difficulty slider that offers a realistic experience when set to very hard. The system also introduces the trade finder, which shows you if any team is interested in your trade package. So the trade system really is like completely kind of revamped. It really kind of expands what you can and additional trades as well. So I like that's one of the big bonuses, I think, for the trade system. How you get some additional slots there that you can get 6 trade slots, and so it gives you opens up more things for trades, and it gives more headaches to trade committees in online franchise leagues. So they have to really break down. But there's so many different apps out there and websites that show the value that you can use to kind of show the value in a trade to keep things fair and even. Simulation stats. The simulation stats feel more realistic now. So like they were like, let's see, some of the young quarterbacks. You can see that more of the rushing quarterbacks had rushing yards, and like the dual threat quarterbacks did have some rushing yards, but as well as the pocket passers, they had more accurate stats, and some. But it still needs some work. It's not perfect. That's something that they're always working on as far as simulation. I mean, that's something that I personally don't use because I play online CFM, so it's all users. But for guys that do like the sim games, the simulation engine seems to be improved overall. New relocations. There are several new cities and teams that have been added. The relocation process is instantaneous now. So you don't have to be owner anymore to initiate a relocation. So the list of teams, they have Anchorage, Alaska, Honolulu, Hawaii, Australia, Tokyo, Japan, Paris, France, Montreal, Virginia Beach, USA, Canton, USA, Louisville, Omaha, San Juan, Puerto Rico gets the squad, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and Buenos Aires, Argentina. So they do have some additional relocation areas for guys that are into that. Of course, they have the list of those different teams, for that as well. I mean, not something I'm into, but it mixes up. Any more variation in franchise, that's cool. So guys don't have the same old teams for years and years and years. Now you actually have some new cities and teams that you can relocate to. There was an update to the news feed. News feed's been visually updated. It's not a groundbreaking change there, but just something new, a new fresh coat of paint. In the off season, you have sliders can control how many players you can negotiate during free agency stage. They actually have like a little free agent negotiations on stage 1, 2, and 3, and you can change the number on that from 5 to 10 or make it unlimited. Just one of the settings that they have in there for the franchise commish. I didn't see the depth chart auto ordering glitch. It seemed like that was fixed. I did not see. I'm not in a full league, so I couldn't see if any of the other 32 glitch, any other glitches like that, because it was just me. Of course, we'll have to see, do more testing when we have a full league of players. So maybe I'll be able to set up a test league or something like that and see more. One of the big things that we're not in that kind of hurt me a little bit. I was really hoping, we broke the news about crossplay. I was hoping there was a small chance that crossplay was in franchise mode, which would have been amazing, because right now our community is basically fractured between Xbox and PlayStation. So I was hoping that crossplay would bring those together. And of course, in head-to-head mode, you can play Xbox versus PlayStation, but in current gen, PS5, Xbox Series X, not old gen. But unfortunately, you cannot. That does not apply to franchise mode, which is one thing that I really was hoping would be in the game, but it's not. Hopefully down the road, maybe down the road, that'd be something cool. Bring the community back together and make crossplay across the board in franchise mode as well. So that is it. I definitely will have some more if you guys want a gameplay breakdown as well, my thoughts on Madden 24 beta. So these are all my franchise additions that I noticed and picked up on. Is there anything that I missed? Let me know in the comment section below, or anything that you feel positive, negative about, like what's your favorite thing, or what's something that's still missing that you wish where it was in the game. So let me know in the comment section below. Like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. If you appreciate our content here at SGO, like this video and subscribe now for more news, tips, reviews, and gameplay from all of your favorite sports games. Now, if you want to take your game to the next level with insider news, free games, and access to our private chat, join our Patreon, the link below, and subscribe to SGO Insider today.